program lead for mobility in industry solutions. And as part of that responsibility, I'm also responsible for obtaining and getting ideas for new applications from our customers and our ecosystem.
You are running this ID campaign on ID Place on the SAP Developer Network for collecting IDs from outside and inside. So can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, it's actually quite a revolutionary approach that we are following. So ID Place has been live for a long time already. Many units are using it. And we quickly realized that for especially mobility, it is a very interesting approach to get ideas, right? So people can go to ID Place, anybody can go there, SAP colleagues, partners, customers. They can post ideas, they can vote on ideas, they can even collect ideas there for production. So the idea is really that we, for instance, use the ideas from ID Place to drive internal production of apps, but especially, of course, to make sure that our partners have sufficient ideas to produce apps on top of the SAP software.
So it's like a big pool of IDs, and anyone can put IDs inside, and anyone can pull IDs out of the pool and run away and implement those IDs themselves, right?
Right. Our goal is, of course, within SAP that we say about 10% of the ideas should be produced by SAP, which is a very small number, actually. But what our main target is of course, that 95% of the apps are really produced by the ecosystem. And anybody can go there, vote, discuss ideas, post ideas, and collect ideas.
So in terms of numbers, how many IDs did you receive so far, and how long has it been running?
Right, we are very pleased actually. We have been running for about half a year. We have more than 330 ideas. They come in waves. It's really amazing. Last week we got about 30 new ideas coming in. So we see a lot of traffic. We see more than 80 contributors, both from inside and outside of SAP. We have customers who have posted ideas to ID Place. It's very interesting for everybody to take a look at it. And we also see that partners are, for instance, engaging in the discussions, etc. So I think we are, from sheer numbers, we are very successful, but also from the quality of the ideas. I think we have a very high level here.
Do you have any idea why those IDs come in waves? Is there any relation between the IDs in a given wave?
Yeah, well, we have not really done a big campaign around publicizing ID Place, right? So it is simply running a little bit in the background. What we are doing, of course, is within SAP, we make people aware about ID Place. So I think we are using any kind of media, also movies like this, for instance, right, to create the awareness. And of course, if we go to customers or talk to partners, we also tell them, you know, this is the place that we have. But of course, we do not have, at the moment, we have not really a big campaign running, right? I think that is something that we need to do in a second step.
So, what would you say was the best outcome of the campaign so far?
Well, if you go actually to ID Place and if you take a look at the ideas, you will see that a lot of the ideas have actually been accepted, or not a lot, but many ideas have actually been tagged as accepted at the moment. So we see that actually things are happening with these ideas, right? The other thing that we have done is that we also provide these ideas to partners, and some partners have actually started producing some of those ideas as well. So I think we are really seeing the impact across the entire life cycle of the apps taking place.
So have some of the IDs already made it to the SAP store for mobile apps?
That I would need to think about. I think a couple of them are actually also in the SAP store already, right? Although, of course, you know, the app also has a certain production cycle, so I would need to check on the exact statistics for that. My biggest call to action for people within SAP is use ID Place as your central place for ideas, right? So if you have an app idea, post it on this site. That is very important. The other thing is, if you would like to produce an app yourself, go to ID Place, look at the ideas that are available there, engage in the voting, right? It is crowdsourcing that we are doing here, so we want people to do voting. The more votes we get, the more value that system has. Talk about it with your customers and with your partners. Make sure that everybody gets engaged in the system, because I think in the nearby future, this is going to be the key place that will drive the mobility portfolio for SAP and our partners.
Thanks Clemens, for those explanations, and wish you a lot of success in the future for mobile solutions on ID Place. Thanks.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity to speak.